Welcome back to another episode of Due North from Scotland. I don't know if you can tell, I'm in Scotland. This week's episode up in Scotland starts at Applecross. I'm just on the road just north out of Applecross. The opposite direction from Applecross will take you through the Applecross Pass, or the Black Nabar, the Pass of the Cattle. I've done that before. I didn't want to do it again just because there are easier ways to get here. If you're interested in guaranteed Highland cow or hairy Highland coo sightings up in Scotland, this road north out of Applecross, the coastal road that goes past the Ministry of Defence's underwater testing range, which is right out in front of me, I'll show you that in a second. You're guaranteed it. Every time I've been here, Highland cows on the road. Like, couldn't be easier. So I'm sitting with no phone signal, in some sunlight. My solar panels are smashing it, so everything's working there, you'll be glad to hear. And I'm looking out across the water at this. So the first island is one of the inner Hebrides, and then behind that, the mountains you can see are the Isle of Skye. Just over here I can see the Old Man of Storr, and then this bit here is the Kerrang. I can see the prison on the end there. And then sticking out over here, you can't quite see it, is the Isle of Harris, way out, the Outer Hebrides. What a view. I'm going to sit here, see if I can see any dolphins or anything. What perfect conditions to do another test. The sun is low out to the west over the Isle of Skye, and I'm on this road still near Applecross, and it's time to test the solar panel. So the solar panel hinges and points towards the sun. I'm currently producing with the sun there, so the sun's literally coming in. You can see the shadow on my face. It's coming in at almost 90 degrees. 19 watts of solar are coming off this 385 watt solar panel. Let's put it up and see, firstly, that it actually does still go up and I haven't broken it somehow, and secondly, that it produces more power that way. Right, we're on 22 watts now. 60 watts, perfect. It's not fully extended, so I'm now about probably 45 to 50 degrees tilt towards the sun. Another test passed. This is going really well. Team, cooking time now. I can't wait to get my hair cut. This is surplus Viking hair from Adobe Max. I need to cut it short. Or stay Viking? Nah, I'll cut it. Anyway, it's dinner time. And I know a lot of people wonder about cooking in the van and all that stuff. Well, sausage and mash tonight. Sausages are in the air fryer. Down here, this is where I'm going to cook the mash and some peas and some gravy. I'll show you it. Well, I was going to say I'll show you it when I'm done. I'll show you it now. delicious. Quite the concoction. It's cheddar mash, onion gravy, Cumberland sausages and peas from a can. Anyway, what a day. The Highland cows, or the hairy coos, over on the Applecross Coast Road were awesome. Had a great day, tested out the solar panel. Everything's good. I'm going to chill for the evening. I'm right by the sea and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Team, good morning. Woken up today in a beautiful spot, driven up the road to a place called the Torrington Estate. Made friends. Hello. Hello. Hi. Want to be friends? That's Daddy. That's Mama. There's a little baby. This is awesome. Driven like 5 minutes down the road from that stag, and there's a waterfall. I'm not going to get very far. I'm trying to get to the supermarket. I need to stock back up, but there's a waterfall. Let's go. I am calling that a success, and I'm going to try again to get back. Well, I've got to get 50 odd miles to Ullapool, however they say it in Scottish. Ullapool, where there's a big Tesco's. Beautiful day. What a lovely surprise to see such a beautiful sunset over this loch, complete with its castle and its old busted up buildings. After the stag this morning, what a day, honestly, what a day. Right, 20 miles ahead is where I'm going to be sleeping for the night, and tomorrow there's a waterfall I want to see. Beautiful. Team, good morning. I am somewhere way up in the northwest of Scotland. The nearest tiny little town is Newton, which is next to Unapool, which is probably not that far from Kailisku. And I'm on my way to the waterfall. The waterfall's right there. I'm distracted by a stag that's right here. You can't see him. He's just a dot, but he's like majestic AF. So I'm just watching him. Then I'm going to go to the waterfall. been ages and I love a good waterfall. It's been so long. It's been 6 weeks since Iceland, the last amazing waterfalls. So here's the gear I'm using to shoot here. Nikon Z6, a Platypod Extreme and a Platypod Elite. And it means I can get really low and really close to things. Carry minimal gear through this canyon. So I've just had brunch, because I'm sophisticated. I brunch. In Inverloch? Yeah, Inverloch is where I am. I'm right by the water, by this awesome church. There are about 15 seals looking at me. I'm waiting very patiently, because I've got my three-legged thing, Tommy, and my big boy camera. Oh, jeez. He's just stuck his head right out. Like, really. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, they're very interested in me. Very interested in me. I want them to come out. There's a nice rock here that they were on just now. I want them to come out and sit on the rock. It's so cool. Got a disaster. So, I was down by the seals and I was just heading back a little bit further inland to find somewhere to spend the evening, catching up on work, writing some reviews, writing a tutorial on my laptop, so I need some signal. Where I am right now, there is no signal. I decided to pull in and read an information sign, and the entrance to the parking has like big potholes. So on my way back out, I went into the grass to avoid the big potholes, and I popped my tyre. And it's raining, and they're expensive tyres, and I have no phone signal. So I'm going to have to wait until the rain stops. Hopefully that will be soon. I don't know, because I can't check the weather because I have no phone signal. And change the tyre. Or I could just get wet and do it straight away. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's definitely raining. It's definitely flat. It doesn't look like there's any damage. It's kind of flat, so I should be able to change it here. I've got get myself onto the flattest bit. That's where the rock is, the grass over there. Serves me right for being so curious, wanting to learn stuff. This is going to cost a lot. Right, I've got a bottle jack, I've got a spider Allen, what's it called? A spider wrench. I've got a spider wrench. I've got a spare tyre. But how far is this spare tyre going to get me? I don't know. Time to get wet and then get changed. I'm going to put my dirty clothes on. Dirty clothes are on. That is a locking wheel nut. There's a spider wrench. I need an Allen key. You'd think that'd be easy. I think there might be Allen keys in here. Oh my god. Only me, right? Only me. Oh, hello. Cold, wet, tireless. It's going to be one of these. Let's go check. Yes! Right, you can go there. Turn the engine off so I can put it in gear. Get on the floor under the back of the van and get that spare wheel. How's this work? Looks like they just sort of pull out. Need a hammer. Mechanic, who you're going to meet soon again. He's told me a bit about how to do this because I couldn't get those things off. I've got a tiny bit of phone signal, no internet, I can't Google it. There, this thing undoes the hooks, same size as the wheel nut. There's no point wearing waterproofs, no point at all. There's not even anywhere to put it. The battery's going. The battery's going on the camera. The camera is not my priority. There's not even anywhere. This is ridiculous. And here we are. Done. Tyre changed. Also, I drove to the nearest leisure centre and I've just had the nicest hot shower to get rid of all that crap. My wet clothes are hanging up to dry. I was in the shower for so long enjoying the heat that the automatic lights turned off in there. Right, cup of tea, watch some crap on TV or YouTube. Tomorrow I need to find a new tyre, an expensive new tyre. Right, onwards. It's tomorrow. That was the best shower I've ever had. I didn't sleep great because I just kept thinking about tyre stuff. Had a weird dream as well. So I've called, well, I went to a local garage and they're not open, and the website said they were open 40 minutes ago. I tried to phone them and their number didn't work. So I rang Ullapool Tyres, which is, I don't know, I'm guessing about 40 miles roughly. I'm waiting for a call back from them to see what they can do. Hello.
Hi there, is that David?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi David, it's Don at Loxton Garage.
Hello.
Okay, I've been on their supplier, we cannot get those tyres at all, I'm afraid. There's no delivery date, there's no lead time on them at all.
Right, okay.
You see, the closest equivalent would be general grabber tyres, if you're interested in those.
They're very expensive, aren't they?
Let me see the difference in price. Actually, they're slightly cheaper than the Pirellis.
Oh, are they? But I would have to get two to balance it out.
Let me see, yeah, your Pirelli would have came in at 146 excluding VAT, and the general grabber's coming in at 143 excluding VAT.
I've taken advice from Pete, the greatest mechanic in the world, and I'm going to get one general grabber at £143 plus fitting. So that's booked in for tomorrow morning at 10. It is now today at 10, so I've got 24 hours to kill it. Oh, to Robin, hi. It's sorry, excuse me. I've got 24 hours to kill here where the seals are. So I think what I'll do is I'll hang out here where there's 4G signal, and then watch the seals, do some work on my laptop, see if I can find anything else wrong with the van, and then head over there tonight and sleep near Ullapool and roll into the garage for 10 o'clock, get a new tyre on. I've got another problem as well. This camera, the screen, it's a fold out screen, it's a Canon G7X, so it's really easy for vlogging and stuff, it's really tiny. And the screen is bust, and I emailed Canon asking what screw is it, because the screw fell out, and they have directed me to a service centre rather than tell me what screw it is. So Canon, I'm not happy with you, but that's another story. I don't think there's been any interesting transitions, but apologies. Right, so I'm in Ullapool, I'm at the garage. I decided to pitch up and say, hey, if I give you the wheel, will it speed things up a bit so you can just fit it when you're ready? And she chased everything, and they originally ordered the tyre to come overnight, which is why it was 10 tomorrow morning, sorry. And now she rang the supplier, and they've I don't know whether, they must be coming from Inverness, because they're about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, but they've found the tyre and stuck it on the van to get here in 2.5 hours for their 4 o'clock delivery. It's it's two, well, what's the time? 1:45. If you don't ask, you don't get. And I asked, and they've sped everything up for me, so they're going to fit the tyre today in about 2.5, 3 hours from now. So I'm going to go to Tesco's, get myself a coffee, get them some chocolates, and get back on the road, because it sucks having a wonky situation at the front. Basically, the spare over here is smaller than all the other tyres, all the other wheels, and so I'm on a bit of a wonk. The steering wheel's at an angle, the traction control, the ABS, the electronic stability are all flashing and lighting up, because obviously that wheel's spinning faster than the rest of them, so the van just doesn't know what's going on. It's a really uncomfortable drive. 2.5 hours, new tyre, perfect.
Here it is. I can
see it. And it doesn't have the silly white writing on it. Perfect. At least I think it's that one. It might be that one on top. Either way, one of those is my tile. Well, I need to get back in the flow of making actual stories over the course of a week, keeping the plot going in my head, what I'm filming. It's going to pick back up, but that's what happened this week. That in the clouds behind me is Ben Nevis, and I am stocking up at Aldi, nice cheap supermarket, and I'm going to head, well, I'm in Fort William, and I'm going to head towards Glencoe. So, once in a lifetime, as often as you can. I'll see you next week.